Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. I've got a very short video for you today that'll be covering getting started with Getresponse. And luckily for you, once you're done watching the video, there's a link to a free trial of Getresponse in the description down below. So, like I said, once you're done watching, all you need to do then is scroll down, click the link, and off you go. So, with Getresponse, there's a number of things you can do. We've got tutorials covering every aspect of it on the channel, and I'll give you a very quick rundown of what they are. It's primarily automated email marketing, or sort of email advertising, or news, or whatever it is that you're going to use it for. But it's the automated sending of emails, and a chain of them if you'd like. So you can also use it to make landing pages, like you can see here, and it's all kind of propped up and based on this system of lists. So if you go to the contacts option at the top here, you can see that I've just got some test lists because I've just been using them to make tutorials and stuff. And the idea is that you add lists of contacts. You can add people via their email address to lists, and then from that do things based on the tools, and then send it to lists of people. So that's the kind of concept of it, and you can do it. You can do up to like a capped amount of people for absolutely free, and then as you can see that there's a payment plan. Then once it hits 1,000 contacts, and goes up quite significantly, as you can see when you want to add more than your 1,000 contacts, for example. So that's the kind of premise of it. And like I said, we've got detailed tutorials about every aspect of it on the channel. However, if we go to make a newsletter, for example, and give it a title, you'll just see that. Like I said, you can manage multiple email accounts with this. So if you've got a couple of businesses or a couple of addresses within a business, you can send from any of those addresses. And then when someone replies to the email that you've sent, you can decide which email it comes back to. Subject line will allow you to decide what the recipient sees in their inbox when they receive the message. I'm going to add myself to this just to give you an overview of the process for the purposes of the tutorial. I'll give it a random title for that as well. And you can see that this is the kind of interesting part then, is when you design the actual body of the message, that you can choose from a whole host of different templates, so you've got a massive range of templates available for you, and that you can utilize them, and they're very kind of, if you just pick one, spend some time looking through that, obviously, and finding a template which is closest to what you want. And when you load one up, then you can see that it's very simple. You can click the element here, and a menu appears corresponding to it on the right hand side. You can select text and replace it very easy by just typing in, and when you click on a button, you can decide what it does, what the address is that it takes the person to when they click it, and what it says in there, the font, and it's very easy and intuitive to pick up. It's very similar to something like Canva, if you've ever used that. When you click next, then that allows you to go back and schedule it to send later or send immediately, and then you can just send that message and off it goes. With a confirmation window, this should look a little bit like that. So there's a few other things that you can do with Getresponse, but that's the kind of premise of it, really, is building these kind of automated emails to send to groups of people at a time. And you can do it in a much more complicated way with the automation system, where you can build a kind of chain of events based on something occurring at the start to trigger that chain into sort of happening. And yeah, like I said, there's an extensive range of tutorials on the channel, and there's a link down below to it in the description to a free trial. Also, before I end the video, I'd like to mention that I've left a link in the description below for a software that can rank your website instantly by using videos. So this might be very interesting to the viewer who are looking for more traffic and sales to their website. So make sure you check it out if this is something you need. And if you've enjoyed the video and want to see more content of this nature, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them as comments down below as well. Thank you very much.